everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first-time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome back. So, we're talking Yankee Candle Signature Collection once again. After my video last week, it's been kind of crazy with Signature this past week. So, posted my video on Signature, I think it was last Friday, and that morning, a couple people told me that Yankee told all their retail stores to pull the collection from the shelves due to some labeling issue there. Okay. So, I had no idea if I was going to be able to, get my hands on one. So, what happened was, I guess they got some new candles in with new labels, updated labels, placement, something like that. So, I was able to buy one today. And so then they, on the website, they just, like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that, they released the Wick tumblers. So, in certain stores, you can buy, like, certain formats. Online only is the Wick tumblers right now. Now the Wick tumblers are going to be in the store, but right now, those are the only signature collection available to purchase on the website. Now, in my last video, I talked about large classic jars and so on and so on. So I just want to reiterate what is happening with these single wicks. So they're not going away. Okay. They are the large. Now, I'm talking Yankee Candle retail store here when I talk about this. So I don't know what's going to happen in the wholesale world. Kohl's, Hallmark, Bed Bath & Beyond, Boscov's, so on and so on. So, Kroger. So, in the retail stores, large classic jars will be in the store. And that'll consist of the core fragrances. Right now, it's returning favorites. Easter is in the classic, and so is St. Patrick's Day is in the classic. Going forward, we'll find out really what happens around fall and Halloween, since that's going to be the next major launch. We'll see how Yankee Candle goes and does signature and classic jar. Do the holiday scents only, special releases like Halloween, Easter, do they only get the treatment in the classic jar, or do they get formulated for the Wick signature collection as well? So we'll see what happens in the fall, but the classic jar isn't going away right now. Okay, the medium classic jar single wick is only going to be available online. Again, Yankee Candle retail online. Don't know about wholesales. So, because if they did out every single candle in the stores, they'd have no room. They already have no room for some of the stuff. So, the shelves are already, they have Elevation, they have Chesapeake Bay, they have Woodwick. Now they're adding another collection here. So they had to cut some inventory, from the display shelves in order to add these. I get it. So, I think that clarified all the single wick information. Like I said, my information as of right now is pretty rock solid on that, but Yankee Candle tends to turn on a dime, and their decisions are always changing there. So, who knows? And Yankee Candle, if you think I gave wrong information or my information isn't accurate, you know how to reach me. My information's below. If your press team wants to send me press releases so I can, deliver the facts, right? Us vloggers, we're kind of media people too. We might not work for a major newspaper or, magazine, but we do have folks that we like to relay information to. So, Yankee Candle, if you want to add me to your press release list, please feel free. I welcome it. I want everybody to get the most accurate information. I don't want to be out here telling you something that's completely false. I pride myself on telling you what I know and as accurate as I can. I don't make stuff up. So, that aside, rant over on that. So here is the signature jar I bought today. It is Ocean Air. So Signature has like 10 specific fragrances just for that collection. So I'm going to compare this to a classic jar and to an Elevation, because I think how we got to this we have to look at this, okay? So about 3 years ago, we got this. This is the Elevation Collection. This is the 3-wick. But I believe Yankee was priming us for this change, because I know this change took a couple years to, figure out and do. I think we need to start at the Elevation Collection, because these have historically performed pretty well. Now, the early versions of these were horrendous with the wicks. A couple months into production, they did change the wicks on a lot of them, and they performed a lot better. So this is one of the newer ones here, but you're going to see a lot of similarities between these two. So one, we can look at the label here. So this was Yankee's first real, it wasn't their first deviation from the class. They've changed labels numerous times here, but this is one of like the times that the line, a primary line, hasn't been picture-based, really. It's been text-based with some drawings, illustrations here. So as we can tell on here, these are also drawings. So we go from here to here. I think that's where we have to start and see the evolution of this. So, because they're very similar, they have kind of the same tendencies, okay? And we can start with wax, okay? So these are a soy paraffin blend. These are a soy paraffin blend. I believe, in my heart of hearts, this blend is not the same blend that's used in the standard 2-wick tumblers or any of the other soft wax products, because this wax performed really well and through. So there was lots of scent throw with the Elevation line. So I think that's where we are today with this. These are using, this was pointed out by someone here, 100% cotton wicks. Okay, the other ones, these guys, classics, they use like a fiber, natural fiber-based wick there. So these wicks here are also very similar to cotton wicks. Now they don't say what wicks these are here. Okay, but I believe, again, very similar to this. Okay, compare it to that. Okay, so that's where we are with this. So this, now we go to this. So here we have 100% paraffin base, okay, classic jar, been around since the 70s, okay? And here we have this new guy, soy paraffin blend, okay? 22 ounces, 20 ounces. So the largest candle in Signature is 20 ounces, $29.50. Classic jar, 22 ounces, $29.50. Burn time up to 150 hours. Burn time up to around 95 hours, okay? And so on here, again, they've changed the labels on these guys, okay? And they took off lots of good pertinent information, right? They don't even give you burn time on these anymore because they want you to experience it. That was the same thing they did with these. Then they finally put burn times on. So Woodwick also doesn't list burn time, so I don't know. But this just says it's the new label that we first saw with Mystic Moon. This has it there too. Also, the ounces are nowhere to be found on the label. Same thing with this one too. This is a new Rainforest Teak. They took the off the side here, and they just put it on the bottom. So again, they took the burn time off of this as well. Oh no, still on this though. So, all right, size-wise, Classic is taller, okay, at least with the lid on. So, looks like Yankee was trying to save space, and they made the lid flat. So here is what this looks like. Let's do when they're actually standing upright. So they're about the same upright. Actually, it's probably a little bit taller. The Classic is a little bit taller. I'm sorry, Signature is a little bit taller there. Okay, and they Signature is also about a little smaller in circumference. And that was a candle just fell on carpet. Don't worry about it. So we have this lid here. These wicks, I obviously haven't burned it yet. I'm torn if I'm gonna trim those. I don't know. I don't know how these cotton wicks are gonna perform. I don't know. But for the most part, this is a clean pour all the way around. There's some spot on the back here where it was going on a conveyor belt and must have splashed up there. You can see it does have this thick base on the bottom here, whereas the classic has a little bit, but not much. So we have that. We have the label. Now, where I think Signature shines, if you take a look at this and then go look on the website and look at the 2-wick tumblers, their labels are so much more gorgeous. They are 360-degree wraparound. Now, I'm not saying I love the label, right? I don't love the label, but I think they look a lot better on the tumblers than they do on these jars. Some folks have even called these like milk jars, like in the old days of getting milk delivered to your house. So with this, now something cool I noticed, I don't know if he's going to condone this, condemn this, or whatever, but here's the lid. Okay, you can take the plastic piece off. Okay, and this it's deep. It's not too deep, but you could put a tea light in here. It could be a tea light holder, you know. I don't know. But that's a Yankee Candle on the top there, and this is kind of little frosted, not much, a little textured. But that's right. I'm not going to talk too much about the scent. It's just Ocean Air. Ocean Air is the scent here. It's fresh, clean. I wrote notes down. So the other thing, these Signature candles, this ones that are specific for Signature have like 25 scent notes in them. Kind of crazy. Yeah, so there's that, looking pretty good all the way around. Like I said, I do prefer probably the Tumbler, and also the Tumbler has a little bit longer burn time, FYI. So there's that. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, I do have a bounce back coupon here that I got today. So here they're obviously advertising Signature. This is what the 2-wick tumbler looks like, by the way. It has a metal lid that, again, like I said, my elevation candle went over there. The lid acts as a base. I'm torn on that concept. When other companies do it too, because you then have to really wait for the wax to harden before you can lift the candle up to get the lid. I don't know. I'm kind of torn a little bit on that. But this coupon starts on the 16th of February, which was originally the original launch of Signature. So that is what the tumbler looks like. You can get it online if you want. And then the coupon on the back here is free item up to $15 with a $15 purchase. And here is the small tumbler. That's like 4 ounces, 3 ounces, something like that. One of those in between. That's $13, I think. So this coupon could be used for that. I didn't see any exclusions on this for Signature. So as of now, it looks like you can use coupons, but again, they could change their mind and exclude coupons from Signature. Who knows? But yeah, so that's what I have for you. And let me know what your thoughts are on Signature. I'm really, really curious. I know some other folks picked them up. They've been burning them for a while because they were, like I said, in stores a week or two ago. So, but yeah. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all real soon. Have a good one.